Right. Please tell me this is okay now, broskies. Because, 1 second. 1 second, bro. Nah, I can't. So imagine we're going live for half an hour and then it's not showing. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, let me double check this. Are we live? I feel like we're live. We are live. Are we back? Is it all good? Is it all good now? Let me try and
white. It's gone white. Are we? Hold on.
1 second. 1 second. Okay, we're back, bruh.
It's still blank, by the way.
No. I just checked it now. It looks okay. Look, if you can see on here. So we're live. Everyone in the chat, are we good? We good? We're all good? I hope we're all good. Is it all right? Are you checking it now, Has?
Yeah, on my screen. Let's have a look.
Broski's, I don't know what happened there. That is, first video was 28 minute. A 28-minute vid. I can't believe that, bro.
Yes, we're live now. We're live. We're back. We're back.
Good, we're good.
Okay, I'll tell you what we do. We've got everyone back in the chat again. What we can do, we'll give a short recap of what we've done in terms of the shoe. We're not going to go into it. Myself and Broski are just going on about some of the shoes that we've picked up over the last 2-3 weeks. We started off with the J-Tips Saucony collaboration and how super, under the radar they went with all the other drops and stuff. Absolutely amazing pair. But we only moved on to the second shoe from there before we realized it was all blank. So we were actually on the Jordan 4 SBs, talking about the Jordan 4 SBs. And Broski, you mentioned how these sort of living in the shadow of the Pine Greens from 2 years ago, but they should hold their own, rightfully speaking. But
so
shoes.
I just want to go back to the howler we've just had. So no one saw anything that we were streaming. Basically, we streamed for like half an hour without realizing what you guys were saying because Hass's camera cut out. So that's what we thought you guys were saying about black screen. And Jossie just gunning me down in the comments. But could you guys hear any of it though? Like I know you guys couldn't see it, but could you hear it? Let me know as well down below. But yeah, man, what a howler. Jordan 4 SB Navy. Man, I poured my heart out in that first bit. But look, great shoe, definitely top 10, man. Shout out to Kill Switch again on the assist. It's one of them shoes that, like you said, bro, the Pine Greens are always going to overshadow it. It's a shame, but at the same time, maybe that's a good thing because like resale prices and people copped when they wanted to, and people gave assists as well. Like I know a few people who were asking if anyone wanted EA and stuff like that. No, it was black screen. We thought you were making a surprise entry. Oh, bro.
Listen, no one even. Do you know what? No one even come out and gave us like a detailed, description of what's going on. Right, there's a black screen. Check YouTube.
That's all we saw. That's all we saw. Black screen.
Because guys, all we can see on our screens, we can see each other like talking to each other
like this, basically. Yeah,
on your screen, like as usual. But obviously, where we've had technical difficulties in the past, it's now come back to bite us in the ass. So it's all good. It's all good. Look, we're back. We're back. Yeah. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this.
Yeah, man. Look, it happens, and it's part of the fun. At least you guys are still here. That's the main thing. We've got 27 people now. Before it was low. I was thinking, hold on, we normally get at least 30, 40, 50. But look, apologies. That wasn't our fault. We didn't know, basically. All we saw was you guys saying black screen, and we didn't know what you guys meant. But yeah, we're talking about latest pickups. We did actually touch on the honey blacks, and we're going to go back to that anyway. Latest pickups, man. I mean, I've been away. Obviously, we touched on me going away to Turkey as well. The earthquake, which was mad. everyone, thank you for your messages asking if we were okay. Yeah, man, we were safe. It was scary. We was on like a tower block, which was like 14 floors. We was on the 10th, just to fill you guys in. But look, latest pickups, man. It's been a while since I've been in the studio cooking up content. SB Navy's definitely top 10 for me so far. I've been waiting for these for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I think so, bro.
We're 5 months in, bro. We're 5 months in now,
bro. I mean, is there a better shoe in the top? Can you not put this in the top 10 like so far? What are you thinking?
I think that's another subject for another show.
Come on, bro. I mean, I'm a sucker for a Jordan 4, and I think
there's only one Jordan 4 that's sitting at the top so far this year. We know what that one is.
Yeah, the brick by bricks, I think.
The bricks are sitting at the top for me, anyway.
So that's number one.
For me, it's the number 1 4 this year.
Okay, but overall, what were you thinking?
Oh, there's too many. I really need to have a think about it. I mean, look, we've had so many drops, so many amazing shoes. It really comes down to sort of having to figure it out, sitting down and just crunching it all up. And
yeah. I think that could be, as we close in on to May, I think end of May, that could be a whole pod on itself. Like half of the year done, what's the top 10 so far? So that would be an interesting pod, just on its own, you know, because it's a bit controversial. Like there've been some hype stuff that no one even cares about, but then there's some GRs that everyone's going mad for, like the pink foam 95s.
Yeah,
you know, things like that. So it'll be an interesting pod, man.
I think what gets me is that last year, obviously, we had our top 10 in December. So we've done our usual end of year top 10. Right now, we're into the 5th month, and we could have potentially a top 10 to rival 2024's top 10.
Easily.
5 months in. That is crazy. And we've still got another 7 months to go. Absolutely wild. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. And Kudela, you're right. Like this is what I mean about the SB Navies. I said it before when we was on a black screen, but they're going for like 10, 20 quid over retail in most sizes, which is mental, you know, but it's kind of one of them things. Even entering for raffles for these, bro, I got banned on Instagram because I entered for so many raffles on those skateboard accounts. You know, we got to tag 2 people and do all this and comment at basketball and all of that. So I actually got banned for the first time on Instagram entering for raffles for this shoe, and I still never hit. So yeah, shout out to Kill Switch again for the assist.
Big up Kill Switch, man. Every time.
Yeah, he, you know, like we're the face of the pod, yeah, but he's the heartbeat. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, bro. But no, shout out to him, man. All right, let's talk next pickup, bro. I showed these off. Obviously we picked up quite a few.
Is it down to me now?
It's down to you, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a pair that you possibly don't have. So let's talk about the rookies, bro. Air Jordan 1 Low Rookie of the Year. What can I say about this pair, man? Honestly, I didn't go for the Obsidians this year. I thought hold out. I knew that the rookies were coming out at some point a month after, and I just wanted to sort of decide between the pair. Now I think the Obsidians have sold out. I'm not sure on that, but personally speaking, I've had the Obsidians in hand because I've seen them in store, and comparing them to these, it's no contest. I mean, the suede is butter. And when I say butter, I mean this suede is incredible. I don't know if you can see. Maybe it's a bit too bright, but you know when you get, you know, dark one way and then you get
that
light the other way, bro, it is amazing. And then the leather that they've used, premium leather. I know a lot of you might have the original versions of these, which were the high tops, which were really nice, had really cool details and stuff. These haven't got the same details as that, but as a low, I think I actually prefer them as a low. They're very clean. Summertime, you can wear these out in the evening. They look amazing, and you can actually do really cool lace swaps with this. I think I was speaking to Kill Switch last week, and I went through about 9 different lace swaps with this, and each one sort of looks different for a different occasion. So yeah, I'm really happy with these. But having said that, I think there was an issue with a whole bunch of these where the QC was terrible. People getting square toe boxes,
No way.
misshaped shoes.
Wow.
Just really terrible QC overall. And I'm just lucky that I managed to cop a pair that has no issues at all, not that I can see anyway. So yeah, these super underrated. I'm not even sure if you can, if these sold out or not. I think you might still be able to get a pair with some companies, but yeah, absolutely crisp pair of shoes, to be honest, really clean. And I've actually got 2 different pairs of laces on these, as you can see, just as an example.
What did they come with, bro? Was it white laces?
So you get, I think it was the black laces you get with this.
Okay.
I can't even remember. I think you get the white laces with it as well. So black and white, I can't even remember. But I've done so many lace swaps that I can't remember. But you can see there how, you know, it looks decent, even with the sort of sail laces, off-white.
Yeah, I like that. That's the one for me.
And you've got these sort of, I don't know, wheat color laces that sort of match the overall shoe. But for me, this has got to be the winner. I mean, the off-white sort of laces, just really, really clean, man. And you know, you can see, I can see myself wearing this on a summer's night
with jean shorts or something in it, or
light
bro,
jeans. It will go with jeans, shorts, cargos, whatever. It's just so versatile. Yeah, and also, like, I just got to say, the black tag on the tongue you get there with the Nike Air, I think is a really nice touch.
With the red,
absolutely love that with the red as well. I did put red laces in this as well. It's nice with red laces, but again, I just want to go for the clean look on these ones and not the wild sort of look. But
keep it simple, innit?
Yeah, bro, these are really, really cool, man. Thought about going for these, or sort of decided to swerve them?
Do you know what? I'll be honest, as much as like the highs as well, they're like a cult classic and regarded as one of the best Jordan 1s. It's a clean shoe, very clean. But for me, like you said, with, you know, some other shoes like the J Tips, which we mentioned before, the black screen or whatever, it was just wrong timing, man. Like, because I had these 4 sneakers that we'll touch on, and other sneakers that are coming out that we're going to touch on as well, you know. So yeah, it's just wrong timing, but they are clean, man. They are very clean. Therefore, one of the best color blockings to even the Jordan 1 low now. I think they look better as a low compared to the high.
Oh yeah, 100%.
In my opinion. Yeah,
100%.
It's just a very versatile shoe.
I think with the highs at the moment, you really need to do something that stands out with high.
Yeah.
There needs to be more details of, obviously. I mean, I think it's where we've been saturated with so many different color blocks, you know, with the Jordan 1 highs. I think people just become a bit fed up now. So yeah, for me, the lows all the way at the moment, but certainly these rookies of the year, quality shoes. If you've got a pair that's not had any QC issues and you're lucky, then yeah, 100% amazing.
Yeah, 100%. I see a few people that copped as well. I think Zav copped on Instagram.
Yeah, Zav.
Most of you guys know him as well. So he styled them very nicely too, man. So yeah, clean shoe.
Also big up to Zav, who got a mention from Offspring, I think today as well, on Instagram, was featured on there. So big yourself up, Zav, whenever you watch this. Doing absolutely amazing, man. So congrats to you, bro.
Yeah, he's smashing
absolutely, yeah, smashing it.
By the way, guys, we are going to talk about the Honey Blacks just after we run through what we've picked up whilst I've been away, whilst we've been off air as well. Let's speed it up a little bit. I know this is a shoe you copped anyway, bro. I mean, come on, bro. Great minds think alike and all that.
We had to do it, bro.
They finally came in. Bro, this was a nightmare. Obviously, we run through materials and stuff, but in terms of getting our pair, we both copped on the EQL raffle from Amma Meunier. I'm dreading what the import fees are going to be. I'm just blocking it out at this point because it's going to be like resale prices. Do you know what I mean? But look, it's not going to take anything away from the shoe. I had to redirect this bloody shoe 4 times with FedEx. Like their system is so rubbish. When you try and redeliver it or redirect it, it just doesn't do it. So you have to kind of try catch the delivery man on your doorbell, your Ring doorbell, whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those. But anyway, we sorted it out with customer service, finally got them in. What a shoe, bro. Like, oh my days, man. One question to the chat, to Haas, is you as well as myself. Is this better than the OG, the first one?
Yes.
Try not to think. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I'll come round to the idea. It is. And I decided that when I unboxed the shoe.
Right.
A lot of people said, and including you, before you got the shoe, you said this is better than the OG. And I said, I need to see these in hand before I make any decision. I don't want to sort of jump the gun a bit. But I have to say, Broski, you were right. I'll give you credit for that. So you've got
thank you
in the bank now. But yeah, these certainly definitely more easy on the eye, easier to wear, just looks beautiful. The details are amazing. I think the blue the laces with the blue dots on there work really well with the shoe.
Have you got them in? Yeah, because I was thinking about swapping them.
I've got them in. So you got the sort of, I don't know if you can see from the camera, but it's got like blue dots on the
like
laces.
A shimmer in it.
Yeah, and then even around the tongue here as well, the stitching is blue as well. It just works really well with the shoe. It's just, bro, it's the grey midsole. Yeah, this one's a banger, man. Honestly, it's going to be in the top 5 95s this year, and we are going to get a lot of 95s this year. This isn't the end of it, bro. But it's going to be in the conversation until the end of the year. Put it that way. I'm saying you can clip it. It's going to be in the top 5 this year.
Do you know what? I'm not mad because the last year's while you were sleeping, that was my second favorite shoe of the year, I think. So, bro, for this to be better than the OG, I think we've got another shoe we're going to touch on. That's got to run for its money. You know, and it's another 95.
Which is why I think you get the top spot first of all. But yeah, I mean, your thoughts on it, just quickly, bro. I just want to know your thoughts on it. I want to know what your initial reaction was when you come back and you open the box. I want to know your reaction to seeing what the box looked like first of all, because I've got to say, first things first, the box was outstanding.
Yeah. Do you know what? I know the last year's 95 was a part of the pack, you know, that 10 while you were sleeping. So there was only so much they could do with the 95 box to make it fit in with the rest of them. This is what kind of separates this one as well. Not only the colorway, not only the little hits of the, you know, this little bit here with the, how can you say, the washing instructions here. That was sick, like that bit there. But the box, bro, like the 3M box that looks somewhat like a Jordan 1 box, but they've printed it with the Amaminier A's. And
I think I've got the box here, so I can show you the box.
Yeah.
If it sort of shimmers on my camera, you'll be able to see it. But the box is incredible. I mean, there you go.
So good, man. I'll try and reflect it a little bit, but
yeah, if you can reflect the box, you'll see how it shimmers. It almost looks like you can strike a match with it and it will light up.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm doing a latest pickup video, so I'm going to include it in there. So just keep an eye out. But yeah, the box, amazing, man, amazing. Just little details like the spare laces. I know we got that with the previous pair, but man, it's just premium. That's the word I'm looking for. It's premium. Same materials to the OG, but in my opinion, like it's way more wearable. Like the colors, it's dark, but it pops at the same time. Like with the midsole, that was probably the only thing where I was thinking, oh, that could let the shoe down a bit, because if they went all black with that midsole, I'm not gonna lie, bro, that would have smashed it even more. But I'm glad they didn't now, because it breaks it up a little bit. It makes it sort of stand out more, and it just looks like a shoe you want to wear to like a smart occasion, bro. I know it's a 95, so there's a bit of taboo against it in that regard. But if anyone can do it, Amaminier can do it. Like to make you feel like you can wear a 95 to a wedding or something like that. Do you know what I mean? It's a great shoe, bro. And I think QC, I think it was way more thought out than the original pair. And there is leaks about another pair, which we've seen probably first above all else. The
lighter pair, isn't it?
The lighter, the cream colorway. It'll be interesting to see how we rank all three come when they actually drop, if they drop. But for me, bro, this is top spot, man. This is probably, in my opinion, the best shoe that Amamania has dropped. I'm gonna say it. This might be. This might be.
Roll. Here we
No,
go.
since the original 3, that white 3. That's my opinion.
Wow.
I'm gonna put it out there, but
Okay.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the chat is saying. Are you guys a fan of this? Obviously, it's a 95, so sometimes it's not for everyone, especially without the mesh, without the lace loops that the 95 is known for. But that's my opinion.
I mean, question for you. I mean, aside from the OG and this one, name me one other 95 that feels as premium as these two, as the Amamania 95s? Because I don't think I can name you a pair that is in the same sort of class or bracket as these in terms of quality and craftsmanship.
I've got to say Unearthed, bro, because the Unearthed, even though they're totally different spectrums, like one is, you know, leather, nubuck and everything. The other one's like suede and a bit more conventional with, you know, the netting and mesh and everything. But I just think there's something about the Unearthed as well. Like,
I mean, the Unearthed play more around with the tone of the shoe, like with the different color tones and stuff.
Yeah.
But when I have these in hand, Amamania ones, you can feel in hand.
Yeah.
How it is. So as much as I absolutely love the Unearthed, right? When I have it in hand, if I didn't look at it and I held another pair of 95, it would feel exactly the same. When I hold these in hand, it just feels premium as well, is what I'm trying to say.
Do you know what? I get what you're saying, because there's levels of premium. Like, there's good materials, like the Unearthed is suede, it's, you know, it's buttery and everything, but there's a pair like this and even the OG to an extent where it's like these, I don't think there's anything like this to a 95, bro. Like, that's what you're getting at, innit? Because it's like the premium feel, the craftsmanship as well, like all the details with the stitching being A's. If you look at it carefully, it's all like stitching in A's, and, you know, the 3M hits and everything else. Even the insole, the printed A's. Like, if you've taken out the insole, bro, you can even see while you were sleeping in there as well.
Yeah.
So that makes me think this might have been a pack, like the part of the original pack, but somewhere along the line they had to break it up and stuff. So
yeah, they couldn't drop it all at once, and I think it's a clever marketing strategy to sort of hold back and release them separately. So I do think they're going to release the lighter version as well as part of the pack. I always thought it might be a triple pack, and I think we'll see that later on in the year as well.
Yeah, 100%, man. And the thing is, it's kind of genius, you know, when you think about the OG versus this one. What this is called hand wash only. Yeah. So what my theory is, bit out there, you know, I'll give you guys that. But imagine the OG colorway that you didn't hand wash it, and it sort of bled and sort of looked.
I see where you're going. I see where you're going, and then it just becomes this. The colors washed.
Yeah, so it washes out and it bleeds through, and you end up with something like this. In theory, obviously, and that's why I think they've called it hand wash only. And there's that bit that no one's really spoken about, which could be just way out there, conspiracy theorists, but that would be so cool if it was intentional. Do you know what I mean?
Sort of like the aged well, the New Balance 992 aged well, where you know they've brought out another version which is lighter, and having worn it all these years, the colors have worn down. Except not, you know, with 95s, they've sort of accelerated the time distance between the two. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I get it. It's clever.
If that is the case, and hopefully we get some confirmation whether it is or not. But if I've cracked the code there, that'll be sensational, man.
Can we send Akin the third pair if we crack the code?
Listen,
just put it out there.
GoFundMe's in the bio, in the link down below. Nah, do you know what? A great shoe though, man. Let us know, broskis, if you guys copped. I mean, resale, I think they're sitting around 250, which madness actually. Obviously I'm a part of the Tripled Up podcast, but Scott actually got his pair for 150 on stock.
Wow.
I don't know how he did it. He left a low ball on there. Obviously he's a UK 11, so it could be different, but yeah, basically, yeah, he left the low ball and then it got accepted, man. But buzzing for him. He loves the shoe. Obviously, we love the shoe. Whoever's got it loves it. Whoever hasn't got it is wondering, are they getting a sneakers drop if they're coming to the UK officially? Because I think the Fuse Blue dropped here as well, didn't they, on sneakers?
Yeah,
the Jordan 3.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
So that was a bit weird why they didn't do that together, you know. But yeah, let's see, man. Let's see. Hopefully resale prices go down as well for whoever wants them. But yeah, bro, talk to me, man. What's next on the roster?
What are we looking at? Okay, so before we move on to the big dog, shall we say? Let me just reach over here. Some of you will guess what this is. Okay.
Royalty.
It's a Nike Air Max. Some would say royalty. So this particular box comes with
that's nice.
Really nice tote bag as well. Brown and orange. Absolutely love that. And onto the shoes. Now I have relaced these. It is in fact the King's Day Nike Air Max 1.
Beautiful.
If anyone hasn't checked out my Instagram, I've got photos of these on feet with my companion Jackson, my dog, in my photos and stuff. I've got to say, bro, absolutely amazing in hand. I mean, these dropped last year. I think it was an accidental drop or whatever it was. It wasn't meant to drop. And some people managed to cop. And then the resale prices went through the roof. And now they've sort of gone back down to retail, even on resale. So, yeah, back to the shoe, though. I mean, orange everywhere, brown. Textures are amazing. If you look at this heel tab here, it's sort of like ridged all across. Beautiful to the touch. You've got that nice brown midsole, and then you've got the air unit in orange as well. The Nike Air is stitched in at the back, even down to, I'll show you the laces. The lace tips have 427 on there, which is the birthday of the King in Holland. So King's Day. Also, another neat touch, if not many people knew, the tongue here. Shout out to Stash, but it's actually Stash pocket in there, and it goes in quite deep as well. So stash in there, whatever you will. But another neat feature on there as well. And of course, you get that lovely mini swoosh that we all love as well. The leather is really nice on this. They haven't skimped on the leather. Beautiful, and yeah, just overall. A beautiful shoe, man. You got like the mesh on there as well. I can't rate this shoe highly enough. And also to mention, it's got like, this is sort of ripstop material here, almost not ripstop, but sort of like canvasy material going across. So yeah, just a beautiful pair of shoes, man. I'm so glad that they dropped these. And I managed to cop a pair. Actually, I managed to cop 2 pairs, nice. 8.5 UK. So if anyone wants a pair, shout me privately, and we can work out a way to ship it to you. But an 8.5 UK, I do have as a spare if anyone wants. And yeah, the box is super cool, brown and orange, simple but really striking. Really nice pair. Really nice pair, bro. What do you think of this pair? I'd really like to get your thoughts on it. I know it's not your usual sort of color block, but is it a pair that you appreciate, or you can look from afar and say, not for me, but appreciate how nice they are? Or
yeah, it's a weird one, man. Again, this is kind of like one of them shoes that is wrong timing. You know, I know there was like an accidental release beforehand, so that kind of killed the buzz this time around, but a lot of people wanted them anyway. So it still held its value in terms of, you know, people wanting them and getting them if they did. For me, I feel like I'm so suckered into the Air Max 95 hype right now that Air Max 1s, even the low polys, bro, at this point, I'm just like, do you know what I mean? Like, so the Air Max 1s, as much as they are goated and one of my favorite silhouettes ever, and some of the craziest colorways ever, like this, obviously, it's kind of not on the radar at the moment. It might be a reach back. It might be one of those things where if I see them on sale or for a good price on the resale market, I might go and grab them because they're a loud shoe, bro. And I love a bit of orange on a sneaker as well. But yeah, it's one of them shoes, man, I have to appreciate from afar at the minute, you know, because I'm selling a lot of shoes to make room for what I know is coming out and what I'm anticipating for. I've sold about 7 or 8 pairs of sneakers, bro, whilst I was away. So I'm just kind of just making room right now. I'm trying to not, you know, when sneakers like this come out, you kind of have to ignore them just in case you get suckered into like, I need those when you don't kind of thing. But yeah, man, fire shoe. Chat, let us know. Did you cop or is it on the hit list?
Yeah, I think that, like I said, the resale price is actually almost retail price at the moment. So they have dropped considerably. But the weird thing is, I mean, as far as I know, the stock numbers were quite low. So for them to drop that much, it's actually it's crazy. But just want to say, I had my eyes on these since last year when they first dropped, and I was like, wow, where can I get a pair of these from? Because they had that accidental drop, and I was like, oh, gutted I didn't get a pair.
Yeah.
So for me, it was very much a case of if these ever drop again, I'm there. I'm 100% going for these, and yeah, just glad that I copped a pair. Kill Switch, I know you copped a pair. Your one had defects.
Oh man,
damage on the box as well. So I'm absolutely gutted for you, bro. But yeah, if there's any way that we can get a size for you, I'm happy to swap my 8.5 with your size if anyone has it. I believe it's 10.5, so maybe we can do something there.
That's annoying, man. Was it bad though, bro? Like the defects?
Yeah, I think it was the stitching. I can't remember what point of the shoe it was. I think it was near the toe.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it was quite bad, and his box was damaged as well, which is
it's jarring, man. I bet it was like size or somewhere like that. They never double.
Yeah, size are terrible. It just comes in one small box, and yeah, the stitching on the toe.
Yeah. That's annoying, bro.
But
if anyone deserves a pair, bro, it's you. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Exactly.
Yeah, but bro, let's move on, man.
Let's address the elephant in the room, shall we?
I think if you guys are eagle-eyed, you may have seen a shoe behind me that's been slowly creeping, slowly watching us talk about other shoes that aren't as important in our opinion, but you know, let's have a look. Boom, bow. The goat of goats. Look at this bad boy. Oh, mate. I've got so much light, it might not show as green as Hass's, but bro.
Look at that bubble. Look at that big bubble as well. It's just beautiful.
The booty is bootying. Beyonce 95s. Can't say that too loud in case I get told off by the missus. But yeah, man, what a shoe, bro. Talk to me, man, because I know we've seen you on Instagram, obviously with the Offspring dub and stuff like that, bro. And I need you to talk to me. Yeah, talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
First of all, shout out to Offspring for the W. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. And I love you guys to the max, and the community as well. Everyone affiliated with Offspring, you guys are amazing. I'm just really happy that I've managed to have a pair of these in hand. I can remember the first version of these coming out, how beautiful they were. The amount of hype that was around them, considering it was sort of the first of its kind back in 95. Being a young man myself, a young boy, should I say, and seeing this shoe, it was incredible. And I suppose having it in hand now, I know there's been other versions and stuff as well, but it just always brings those memories sort of flooding back. It brings back memories of my teenage years. It brings back memories of times with my friends. It brings back a whole heap of memories for me. And when a shoe can obviously evoke such emotions, it's then classed as a special pair of shoes, in my opinion. These are no different. Difference is they look absolutely amazing. Aesthetically, amazing. Comfort wise, I don't know what they've done with these, but the comfort, they've improved it somehow. The toes weren't in pain. Pinky toe survived, having been worn all day. I think they've just got it right with this version. A lot of people will say there's a few different bits on here, or a couple of different bits that they don't agree with. I think one of them is sort of the wave sort of hitting the toe box area. I don't think that was prevalent in the previous version. I don't know how true that is. I can't remember, but yeah, for me, getting the big bubble version of the OG Neons, it was a no-brainer, bro.
Yeah, it was, bro.
It was a no-brainer. I mean, down to the box as well. We've got the OG box. The OG box, absolutely amazing. There's no change up there. It is what it is on the box. Air Max. Bro, talk to me, man, because I know how much we were talking about on the pod last year about the 95 Neons and how much you were sort of willing them to sort of release it and hoping that you'd cop a pair, to now actually having a pair in hand. Incredible feeling, right?
Bro, if it was any shoe I was gonna pay resale, it was this pair, bro. Like, I made sure, like, I've been banging on, but I've been making room, selling shoes that hold value, but I know I'm not gonna wear, like the Amaminier Jordan 4s, the first pair, beautiful shoe, but I'm just like, I have to weigh it up, Neons or Jordan 4 Amaminier. Do you know what I mean? There's things like that where sacrifices have to be made, bro. If you don't hit on retail, that's just the game sometimes, you know. You just have to find a way or just accept defeat. And I was not accepting defeat with this pair, bro. I missed out on the 2020s and I had PTSD. I wasn't gonna let it happen again. Really was an absolute joke, though, of a release. Like, I know, obviously, you won Offspring, like that was amazing. I know a couple people did go through the JD route where, you know, they camped out and stuff like that. I should have done it. I should have gone to Manchester, the Arndale Centre, and done all that. But, you know, got a little one to think about. You know, it just didn't happen that day. So in my head, I was like, do you know what? Had an eBay voucher, haggled the guy and got a good price. You know, weren't too mad at the price. I think all in, I paid about $340 or $330 after everything. But we got some money off as well with some damage to the box, which weren't really damage. It's just that how I took the pictures made it look like there was damage, you know. So yeah, haggled about 40 quid off of that as well. So I didn't, you know, all in all, did all right, man. It's kind of one of them shoes, like an all-time classic. Some may say the greatest Air Max of all time. I would put it as maybe second, maybe even first. It's just the affinity that I have with the infrared 90s. It is, you know, it all depends on the day and what I'm wearing and what my mood is like. But this is an all-time classic. The big bubble, though, I'm not mad, you know. I'm not mad. I thought it was a bit of a gimmick at first, and I'm thinking, why are they doing it with all the other pairs like the pink foams and all these other GRs that are coming out? But they have made it more comfortable, bro. And you're spot on, because the 95 has always been comfortable anyway. Like, not the most comfiest, but never had a problem apart from the stash pair, notoriously. But they've done something with this, bro. And I'm hoping, the only thing I'm hoping and praying is that this holds up just as good as the normal, you know, 95. But yeah, all-time classic, bro. One of the best sneakers ever, let alone Air Max, you know, just as a whole, like an all-time classic. And I'm going to look after these, bro. I do hope there's a wider release. Hopefully what they were saying on Complex is true, where they have another couple releases this year, then next year they come out as well. They were meant to drop on the 18th, weren't they? And there was nothing that came out.
No,
so,
nothing came out, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Resale sitting at around 400 in my sizes. So, you know, it's kind of one of them things, man. Sometimes you have to bite the bullet, get rid of shoes that you're not really going to wear. And then, yeah, just try and hope you get a good deal or just get a pair before they go up even more. You know, you just never know. But I'm happy, bro. Retail, it was always going to come home. Do you know what I mean? But what I want to ask you, bro, like in terms of Air Max sneakers, like, is this top spot for you? Like the neon?
Yeah, I think it easily sits at the top spot. Just the whole look, it's just the whole history of the shoe alone just settles the debate.
Yeah.
You know, the aesthetics of it, what it's based on, the human anatomy, the culture that it's tied to in London, especially, even in like Liverpool, different parts of the UK, what it represented at the time, everything about the shoe, it's just really steeped in sneaker culture. And like I said, aesthetically beautiful. It's a timeless shoe, you know. We can harp on about this in the next 20 years, you know, and still say what a amazing shoe. You know, it's that good. It's one of, you know, one of those shoes that come around and it's just like it never gets old. It never ages.
They can release it 100 times over and they're still gonna sell.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
You know, shout out to Sergio Lozano for what he done on this. I mean, he created a masterpiece. For as much as we're going on about, you know, Tinker Hatfield and everything else, you know, you've got to give Sergio Lozano his flowers as well for designing such an amazing shoe. Which, you know, for Nike, it's catapulted them as a company as well, especially with their, you know, Air Max lineups and stuff. So yeah, for me, easily sits at the top of the pile, bro. There's no contest. I love the infrareds as well. I mean, these are the infrareds. I mean, we could call it king and queen, sitting on the throne, looking down at all the other Air Maxes. You know, they are the original pairs that just do it for me.
Yeah, I'm not mad, bro, because even for me, I think the Air Max 95 fever the past year or two, it's like, man, it's just got me by like the cojones, bro, because it's like I've always been a 90s boy. Then slowly Air Max 1s came back like a couple years back. TNs have always been there or thereabouts. The 95s though, bro, I can't think of a time where the 95s have had as much love in the space of like 18 months, with the stash coming back, the neons, obviously, Ama Maniera popping up, the Unearths, Central C's having his little 2 pence. You know, all these 95s that are going to be essentially timeless classics, even if they're not a retro or something new. Yes, I'm including Central C's 95s in there, the JD specials, but even them rather, they're going to be, you know, to a grail to like 15, 16-year-olds going forward. So,
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's been an amazing time for the 95s, man.
2025 is your year, bro. In terms of Air Maxes, especially 95s, the frequency in which they're dropping as well. I mean, let's not forget how many GRs have we had off the back of the neons as well.
Amazing,
so many. I mean, countless GRs, and we're not talking about bog standard GRs. We're talking about, you know, amazing colorways coming out that, you know, you wouldn't be too mad at wearing. You know, it's pink foams coming out, you know, all these other shoes. You know, we've had the Ama Manieres, so many amazing
mandarins meant to be coming out as well. And
absolutely amazing. I mean, I think we've got the Solar Reds coming as well at some point. Just what a year for Air Max, and especially the 95s. Honestly, I mean, you got your hands full this year, bro.
That's it, man. It's a toss up between the Jordan 4 and 95s for me this year, which has been a very tough, like a tough time, bro, on the bank balance, because as much as I'm like, no, you know, I need to be sensible, a part of me is thinking, do you know what shoes are you not wearing? What shoes are you willing to give up to make room? And then that way, obviously the content makes itself as well. And it's kind of like, some of these shoes that are coming out this year are going to be future grails, if not already grails. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's mad. But yeah, just to touch on his comment from Texie, the Big Bubble 95s have a bigger toe box area, which is definitely true. I've noticed that straight away. It's definitely more curved, like rounded. I don't know if you guys can tell here.
It's more bulbous, should I say.
Yeah. And I clocked that straight away without anyone saying anything, because I was like, wait, that's different. I ended up going half a size up anyway, just to be sure, because the Stash 95s have scarred me for life. So going forward, I will be going up half a size. with the 95s, you know.
I will say this with the stashed, right? I think it's due to the nature of the shoe, which it mostly comprises of ripstop material, especially around the toe box area, around the sides and everything, which doesn't give it much room to. It doesn't make it as flexible as these ones or other 95. So I think we can just say the 95s are a bit of an anomaly compared to other 95s, just because of the materials that they've used.
Yeah, what was weird, bro, on the stash pair, and a lot of people said this on my video, it was only the right shoe that gave them trouble, and that was the same for me. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a factory defect or just one of them things, like a one-off thing, but
I've not had that problem. I've not, honestly, I can't say I've had that problem. I've worn the shoes a few times now, and I've not had no issues, but it might be down to individual shoes. Who knows?
Yeah. And the fact that I haven't worn them as much because it scarred me, bro. Like, it left me with literal scars on my ankles from the zip and stuff. But I think I just have to get over my fears with that shoe, just wear them in like 1 or 2 hours at a time. But yeah, for me, I'm just going to go half a size up. I'm normally a 9, but I'm just going forward. I'll go with a 9.5 UK. I've done that with the Unearthed anyway, and it just gives me a bit of room in case the toes are swelling up and stuff like that, or if I want to be a bit more active in them. But yeah, great colorway, man. Obviously one of the icons in terms of sneakers. Air Max, great shape too. Like, the big bubble is definitely doing it for me.
Amazing.
Comfort,
it's popping. Yeah,
comfort, aesthetics, even that reimagined sort of toe box area, the wider toe box. It's making me more excited for the SB 95s. I know someone just mentioned it, Kudela. It's giving me more anticipation for it now, because I'm like, okay, so they've changed it with this pair in terms of adding more comfort. What more can they do to this shoe?
We know the SBs are designed for comfort and more padding and everything else. So yeah, I'm expecting beef. I mean, we've seen that with the 4s, bro. We've seen that with, the SB 4s, how much more comfortable they are. Some people with the pine greens as well. So really, like you, I'm anticipating that a lot. Hopefully we can grab a pair. I've got a feeling that'll be a pair where it'll be worth sort of going down the resale route if we're unable to sort of grab a pair, because of, again, it's the first of its line, right?
That's it.
SB95. So I'm not willing to.
If I'm gauging it, I think it's going to be on the same level as the Pine Green Jordan 4s. Just because, like you said, the first of its kind, the 95s are having a great moment, and any 95 head is already drawn to it. And the SB, how can I say it? The Nike SB sort of following is a very cult following to the Nike SB line. And it's a bit like ACG, like whoever's into ACG gear, whether it is, a mountain climbing sneaker or just the gear that they sell, they eat it up, like they want it. And I'm not mad at that, bro, because SBs, they're known for comfort, above all else. But yeah, it'll be interesting, man. It'll be interesting. But look, we've spoken about all of our pickups. Sorry, bro, you got anything more? Or
contrary to popular belief, I've only got the 6 that I've showed today. So
only you're hearing that, Broski? Only.
Oh, sorry. Cordella, you are absolutely correct. Sorry, the U-toes as well.
Oh, bro, what a pair!
Yes. Right.
What a pair! Yeah.
Let's get the U-toes out for you guys.
What a pair, bro.
So, Cordella, shout out to you. I totally forgot about the U-toes. Thank you. Bro, as far as SBs go, let's carry on with that theme. But man, I'm looking at this now and I'm absolutely gushing, man. It is
what a pair, bro.
Do you remember when we saw these at Kicks and Coffees?
Yeah.
And we sat down, we was having a little conflab together. We was like, oh, bro, let's talk about the pros and cons, right? If I'm paying $270 for these now, and then what are the pros, what are the cons, this, that, and the other? And then I decided in the end, you know what? I'm gonna leave it and then see if I can cop for retail. And even then, resale is not going to be more than 180, 190. So, guys and girls, I managed to cop this on resale because I didn't hit on the sneakers drop or any of the skate So, Carl, where have I gone? What's
I
going
don't know
on?
what happened there. We good?
So I ended up copying these for £180 on eBay, and
Nice.
honestly, it's not a bad price to pay for this particular pair of shoes. I mean, I don't know if I can get it close enough. The materials are amazing. The nice suede around the toe box, on overlays. It's sort of
Speckling as well.
it sort of reminds me of like the lobsters, you know, the speckles on the lobster.
Yeah.
And you got these sort of, if you go on these bits here, you got a lovely sort of, it's like a hardened suede, but it's almost two-tone as well if you press it hard. It's not two-tone, it's got like leopard spots on it almost, from what I can see. Yeah, it's really strange, but strange material, but yeah, on point. We've got the branding just near the heel there, obviously for Utah origami, and then you've got this on the heel. It sort of represents like wood.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, really nice detailing, and then obviously you've got the nice thick plush padded tongue there, and then you've got more detailing on there for, well, you've got his sign there as well, signature sign inside the tongue itself and the insole as well. So there's a lot of branding there for Yuto all over the shoe. And of course, I've got the pink laces in these. I weren't going to go with anything else. I think the pink, sort of the salmon pink, should I say, really breaks up the shoe really nice, gives it that nice calm sort of tone. And yeah, even going down to the soles there, the outsole is speckled with pink phylon in the middle as well. So, bro, I mean, I don't know, man. These are just incredible. I did go half a size up on these, so I went to a 9, only because the original Utos were sort of a little bit tight on my size, so I thought I'd go up half a size to 9 on these. But if it fit perfect, you know, I think you could even go true to size on these. It's fine. But yeah, even sock liner is sort of two-tone as well. It's sort of this like nice plush suede material inside. So
yeah, they're banging. They are banging.
Yeah, what a pair. I mean, I remember seeing these, like I said, Kicks and Coffees. I was so close to just take my money right now. And you weren't helping, obviously. You was like, you know, bro, you got to get every half an hour he kept reminding me, basically, remember the youth code, yeah.
I know.
Trust me, you want them. It's almost like he was earning commission from like the fan. You know, I didn't get what was going on.
You know what? It was kind of just a button, bro. Like, it was kind of like, okay, this is our first event together. This is like, this could be the one to remember with a shoe like this. But I was like, do you know what? I think in the end, I said to you, do you know what, bro? Pros and cons. Obviously, if you get them in early, you get some content like photos and stuff. But if it's not for a review, is it worth like getting them as early as that, paying that price as well? Do you know what I mean? But
yeah, 100%. Kill Switch did mention as well. You've got the grinder, not the grinder that you guys are thinking of, but you've got the coffee grinder on. Just show you on the eyelet there.
Oh yeah,
that represents like a coffee grinder or some sort. But yeah, really cool detail. Yeah, that's the one that I forgot to show you guys. But bro, just amazing pair of shoes, man. Yuto Horigome, he doesn't miss when he's making shoes, man. His first ones were amazing. I actually prefer these ones to the original ones, if I'm being honest with you. For me, it's more, I love the green tones, the earthy tones. The first ones were sort of like muted, grey, pink, white, black. But yeah, let me know in the chat. Do you like these or do you like the OG versions? Yeah, let me know, man.
What a shoe, bro. If I keep looking up, it's because there's a mosquito in here.
Yeah, I was thinking, have you seen a ghost or something? Like, what's going on? Like,
it's just flown past my face. I think when you were showing the shoes, I almost uppercutted my camera because I tried to go for it. But Yeah, the Utos, bro. What a pair, man! Like, I've seen that probably the most since I've been away on Instagram. Like a lot of people have got the pair. I was even looking resale. Like I think someone offered me like 160. And
Oh,
I was like,
bro,
ooh.
160.
Yeah, I was very tempted, but I was like, do you know what? I think the pair
95.
yeah, exactly. I was like,
95.
nah, I gotta stay on track, man. But I think the pair he had though, it had like a little glue stain on the toe box. So I was like, do you know what? I'll leave that, man.
But that was your cue to knock them down to like 140, you know.
Yeah, I could have, but do you know what? It's one of them. It's like again, I could just reach back because I think going forward, people will just be a bit, oh, what's happening here? Is that me? Is that us?
What
I don't
the
know,
hell happened
bro.
there?
I don't
Anyway,
know what is happening.
anyway,
Could be me, could be Hass. The fun is you'll have to guess.
don't blame me, bro. You're the one who's sorting out your internet this week.
Yeah, they're coming this week to sort it out properly, but they've fixed a bit of it. But it's better, thank God, than last time. Do you remember last time? That was a mess. But yeah, look,
the Utah 95s next year, right?
bro, I'm trying to get to grips.
I'm joking.
Bro, I was gonna say, bro, like I'm trying to get the grips of the next month or so, let alone thinking what could happen next year. But yeah, man, you got another pair though, bro. Before we touch on the honey blacks, you got another pair from Mr. Scott, I think. Did you cop?
Mr. Scott, remind me.
Yeah, you got the Travis Scotts earlier on, though, in the day.
Oh, what, today?
Yeah. So you got those.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant something I had in hand. Okay.
Oh, no.
So as you know, there was the Jumpman Jacks, the lime green variation was released this morning. And again, let's give props to the man that is Kill Switch. Helped me out with obtaining a pair in my size from End, having dreadfully missed out on sneakers, Offspring. In the end, Kill Switch put in for my size on End and managed to grab me a pair. So thank you very much, Kill Switch. You're the man. And I look forward to our next meetup and a coffee as well. And maybe this time we can get some pictures as well. Little unboxing thing going on. But really gassed about that, to be honest, because there's a pair that I actually wanted. And as much as I like the mockers, I'm liking the look of the lime green pair. Only because like summer's coming up, right? And the colors and the blocking and everything else, just for me, it's giving me vibes, man. I like the way the shoe looks. I like the way the swoosh pops out, you know, the black swoosh on the lime, on the cell sort of overlays. I just think it looks great. And I'm glad I've managed to cop a pair through Kill Switch. And yeah, we'll hopefully get that on the show at some point next week, hopefully. So yeah, man. I think they were quite limited as well from what Kill Switch told me. I think there was only like 4K released on sneakers and something like 5K. Oh no, yeah, so something like 4.5K in the UK, but 4,000 released on sneakers or something like that. But anyway, globally, 55,000 pairs or 50,000 pairs globally. So yeah, there you go, 4K on sneakers. So
yeah, I think I saw Offspring had their thing at 8 o'clock, I think, and then I woke up 8:10.
Oh, that was a shambles. I mean,
what I don't want to say, but man,
I've got to say, props. I've got to give Offspring props though. Offering a first come, first serve on a pair of Travis Scotts, you know, I think incredible. But at the same time, I don't think the servers can cope, or an amount of people, the traffic going through, and then it becomes a nightmare. I appreciate what they're trying to do as well. It just leaves people trying to refresh, adding things to the bag, then it's been taken out and cart's not there, this, that, and the other, which is what was happening to me this morning. Half an hour, I kept trying. I know some people kept trying and managed to get a pair, but yeah, it was just dreadful this morning. But again, you know, End, I think, released a pair, and Foot Patrol were doing their launch as well. So yeah, anyone in the chat, let me know if you've got a W on those. The Evil Cenas, that's it. Yeah, I think it was they showed it off on WWE or something because you know Travis Scott is affiliated with WWE now with John Cena. So yeah, I just think they look great, bro. I think honestly that lime green sort of vaulty lime green color is just doing it for me.
Yeah, they are clean, man. Especially this time around, like this time of the year, rather. I think what's done it as well, like the Cena heel turn with him wearing them, that was kind of sick. Yeah, clean shoe. Not a shoe for me that I would go for, but it's definitely a shoe I really find cool and intriguing. The mocha colorway as well, that brown, that was sick. Even the cream color beforehand, very nice, man. Just to go back to Kill Switch's thing, he said that we haven't shown the J tips. Do you know what? We actually did, but
yeah, we did actually.
We actually did speak about this shoe, but it was during the black screen video of half an hour.
Give it the moment again. Let's give the shoes the moment again.
Just a quick rundown, man. What a pair, bro. I've gone for the white lace swap. Has switched it out for a blue. Is that blue or green?
Yeah, I've got blue on there, bro.
Nice baby blue, aqua blue. What a pair, man. It's definitely one of them shoes that I weren't considering getting, but I saw them sit for a little bit on Foot Patrol's website, and I thought, you know what? Let me just get them in, see what they're about. Love them. Absolutely love them, man. So comfy. And yeah, J-Tips, man, keep doing your thing, bro. But look,
cool as well, by the way.
Say that again?
The box is cool as well.
Very cool, man. And the little keychain thing. Lovely, lovely. But yeah, J-Tips, I love you, but I'm busy. Amazing. But look, what a lot of you have come here for, the Honey Black 95 Air Max 95 Corteiz dropped today. A bit of drama, some success, big success for a lot of us in the chat and Discord and everything. But there are some people who didn't cop, unfortunately. Was a bit of a whirlwind because there was early access. I'm going to tell my story before Haas says his stuff, because I got early access like Haas, but then Killswitch, again, shout out to Killswitch, he leaked the well, allegedly, someone leaked. I don't want to get no one in trouble. Someone leaked the early access password, which was going live at 4 o'clock. And then everyone was scrambling. A lot of people got their pairs and stuff. It weren't working for me straight away. Took me like 10 minutes to actually get mine. But I didn't get any email giving me the password, which was annoying me because I'm like, why get my hopes up then? And then funnily enough, at 5 p.m, they sent me the password after all the drama saying you can cop one order only. This is the password. So yeah, all it said though was 4 o'clock. This is the window, 4 o'clock to 5:15. That's the only window. So imagine 5 they sent that message or email. So I would have had 7 minutes to cop and check out and everything. So I don't know how that worked, whether it was a shoe reserved for you and not stock based. I don't know, but either way, created a whole frenzy on IG. I shared it on my IG, so make sure you're following us and me, obviously, for that. Because about 8 people, I think 8 or 10 people messaged me back saying, bro, thank you, I copped, which was amazing. But obviously it was all down to Killswitch and his info. Like, he's the guy. Join the Discord as well, because he's in there obviously putting in his plugs and everything else. But Haas, bro, talk to me, man. Dub L, what happened?
Yeah, it was a dub, and I'm happy I got the dub. Like you, I got early access as well. So, you know, I knew in the back of my mind today, you know, 4 o'clock comes around, I've got to be switched on. I've got to, you know, make sure I check my emails, get the password, etc., etc. Then a part of me was obviously thinking, if the password's leaked out, am I going to be able to cop? Is it going to be jammed? What's going on? Because as you know, love Clint and Corteiz, but sometimes the site, it's really glitchy. You know, when you're trying to grab stuff, it's glitchy, chucks you out, this, that, and the other. So, yeah, I finished work early today, as it happens, just before 4. And then on my way home, thinking, I'll go home, I'll cop it, this, that, and the other. Then I realized I left my shop keys somewhere outside the shop, and a friend of mine actually picked it up and held it for me. So I had to drive back. And by that time, everything was going on. Killswitch messaging with a password. I'm in the car. I'm like, oh my God, this is like completely the wrong time right now for this to be happening. But I won't go into too much detail, but on the way back home, I did manage to cop with no issues. And yeah, just it was for me, it was pandemonium, man. Like during that hour, it was like a madness, like what was going on.
Yeah.
Because there was people that didn't have early access, obviously, that were copying. Then we had people saying they never got the confirmation, and I think most of those people were the ones that didn't get the early access. And then all these rumors sort of swirling around. Then we had Clint posting stuff saying you've got 95 seconds at this time, you need to make sure you're on this, that, and the other. And it was just a madness. So I do feel I feel bad for anyone that sort of didn't manage to cop, because what should have been an easy cop turned out to be a hard cop or no cop at all, which shouldn't be the case, because I think there's been a massive rollout of these. It's been a high rollout, if you know what I mean. There's been, there's certainly been much more than the previous 95s that he released. I would
100%, yeah.
So, it's just a shame, but I'm happy I got them in hand, and I'm really excited to see what they look like up close. I do like what I'm seeing in the photos. They've really grown on me over the last few weeks. We've all been following Clint and what he's been doing across the globe. It seems he seems to be in 5 different places at the same time recently. And yeah, it just, for me, I think it sits in the top 3 of the shoes that he's released so far. And I haven't even had them in hand yet, but reactions from people, reviews from people, and what I've seen online, I just think it's going to be a keeper. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, bro. And obviously, just to mention as well, he did like a pop-up last week, which was cool, man. Obviously, I wasn't in the country, so there was no chance of me even thinking about it. But things like this, bro, like, who does that, man? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's amazing. And if you guys can see the tag 419 or 419th, which is the area code that is from, his whole name is Clint 419 on his Instagram. So like little things like that was so cool, man.
And he's got RTZ rules world as well.
Yeah, as the product code and stuff like that over there. But yeah, no one can tell me, like, some people may say, oh, can't stand him and this and that, can't stand the brand, but no one is doing this stuff, bro. Like, not even US, no one, not even Travis Scott. Like, and I know Travis is probably top of the pile when it comes to Nike collabs or whatever, but marketing, putting in the money, the time, the hours, and what actually
this is what people don't realize. Okay, I'm sorry to cut him, bro, but people can look at Clint and say, I don't like him, I don't this, that, and the other. But to do what he's doing and the frequency he's doing it at, and the fact that he's getting up and making sure that this is happening every day, every other day, it takes a lot of work, dedication, and time.
Yeah. And
this is why I give him his flowers every time. No matter how sort of brash he is, no matter how sort of, he comes across to people, you got to say the guy is putting in the hard work and the hours to make sure that his company, his brand is out there and it's doing the business. So in some ways, the younger generation can look at this and think, that's where I can be in 5 years' time or whatever.
Yeah.
Hard work, dedication. And that's the kind of example that I'm happy that he's setting, For me, that's what matters to me the most about Clint, is that he's setting that example. He's setting that bar so high as to what can be achieved. So look, I'm glad he's done what he's done. Yes, we're not always going to get what we want, but that's life at the end of the day. But yeah, it was. Yeah. I think he probably learned from this, maybe. But he knows people. Whatever he does, whatever he says at the moment, people are going to be there and they're gonna do it. If he says 5 o'clock, 20 seconds, people will do it.
Bro,
It's got that reach now.
the fact that there was a second sort of release today at 7 o'clock. Never stick to 7 o'clock, broskies, because I entered again, but I put the password in like 2 minutes to 7, and I had like about a 20-minute wait. So whoever was waiting for 7 on the dot and putting in the password, it was a very hard cop, like from a lot of people saying it took like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and then there was just no stock left, which is annoying. I wanted to go back in for the t-shirts, which was, what probably cost me a few minutes in the end as well. But yeah, man, it was one of them shoes that I'm like, I don't know, maybe just get them, see what they like, maybe flip them, whatever. But now I've got them on the way. Hopefully, inshallah, God willing. Like, I don't know if it's going to change my mind, in a good way, obviously, because it's one of them shoes that it's going to be a part of the culture, like London culture as well. Obviously, from Corteiz, one of my favorite brands, along with Pata, for example. And it's just a lot. It feels like, on the other hand, though, Corteiz and Nike have cashed out on this pair, because the fact that he's pushing people to buy multiple pairs, for example, giving people early access to the WhatsApp group, saying this password is only available for 95 seconds, go, like get a second pair, one to rock, one to stock, that kind of thing. It kind of feels like this was a bit of a cash grab in a sense. But on the other hand, a lot of people who wanted them got them. So, you can see it from both sides. And maybe it's the fact that he wanted to release more pairs to a lot more people to bring the resale down a bit compared to the gutter greens, the pink beams, and the rest of them. And the first 3, basically. So, yeah, man, a lot of people did miss out, which is unfortunate. But we all tried to do our bit to get people to get their pairs, whether you shared it in Discord or put it on Instagram. Sometimes it's more about right place, right time, or just right place, wrong time. You just kind of miss out in just a couple seconds trying to enter a password. It costs you. Yeah, it's annoying, but
you got to be at the right place at the right time. It's got to be the perfect sort of setting, and boom, you're there. But you'll find people that didn't cop today will next week cop another pair, and that's just how it works. It's a cycle, isn't it? I mean, we can't cop everything, and the ones that we really want, we end up paying resale. That's just the way it works now in 2025, 2024. It was like that. But look, let's give him his props. As Killswitch mentioned as well, this guy, he was seeding people like Ronaldinho, Nigo, Vinicius Jr., Speed, all of these people. It's amazing what he's done. And I think Nike sort of realized how special he could be for the company, what he's doing for the culture as well. Hopefully even bigger and better in the next few months and next year as well. But yeah, these look absolutely amazing, bro. I mean, look at that. It's
beautiful, isn't it? It is.
Yeah, it's just so nice to look at.
Where would you rank these, bro, out of the 95s he's done? It is tough, isn't it? It is tough.
It's tough. It's tough. I would say top 2. That's where I'm going to leave it. That's where I'm going to leave it. Top 2.
Oh, that is okay. I'm going to put this 3rd because there's something about the pink beams that just is something about that pair.
The pink beams are amazing. The pink beams are amazing. I'll give you that. But wearability,
yeah.
I just think you can just pop these on with anything. Literally anything. I know it's got the yellow on there. You don't always have to match things up with the yellow, but I just think practicality, yellow. I mean, you can wear these summertime, wintertime.
It's true. And I love a black 95. Like, it's probably my most worn shoe of all time, the Essential 95. A fun fact, they've actually created a new Essential 95 with a big bubble this time, which is mad. But anyway, a bit of a tangent. The thing is why I kind of put it 3rd is only because even though if it's a part of its strength, like it is a bit plain at the same time. Like, but that's why it works as well. So that's why I kind of put it third, just after the pink beams, and obviously the gutter greens are first because it's the gutter greens. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing.
Yeah, I went with gutter greens first, then
Yeah.
and then pink beams. I mean, I'm a sucker for pink and black, but yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, these are easier to sort of. If we're looking at it from a practicality standpoint, I think these are the pinks. But if it was just me, I would say the pinks are absolutely amazing, on a par with these easily.
Yeah. No, it's clean, man. The more that I see it, the more I'm thinking, yeah, I see what he's done. The rollout is questionable to a lot of people, but if you got your pair, it's kind of like he's a genius. The marketing works, you know, creating this sort of false hype, but it works, bro. Like, it's not false hype. I shouldn't say that, because it's real hype, but he's creating it himself organically, where he's doing these pop-ups, he's doing these adverts, you know, the Yoga Benitos last time around with, you know, Foden and Camavinga, Georgia Smith's in there too somewhere. This time Ronaldinho, you know, you had Jada Kiss pulling up to buy some pairs in New York, you know. Tell me there's no one doing it, bro, like Corteiz, bro, like Clint. Like, this is not me glazing and, you know.
It's not glazing. It's not glazing at all. We're not getting paid to say this, by the way, already.
Bro. I wish.
We're just stating facts and what we've seen over the years, and especially these last couple of years. He's absolutely smashed it. And the fact that he's from London and he's doing this as well, he's become a staple of Nike as well. He's done this all off his own back. You know, he started his brand up. You know, he put the harder hours to get it out there, and then he earned his right to collaborate with Nike, you know, and they realized this guy is a huge part of street culture, and they straight away bang on it. So he's repaid that faith that they showed in him by what he's doing now. It's incredible. Yeah. I mean, who has that? I mean, Nigel Sylvester has that pull at the moment. But
you know what? Just to add on to that point, bro, sorry, but you know what Sloan has done with the 90, or hasn't done with the 90, I should say, is the total opposite of what Clint is doing or has been doing. Because Sloan, okay, the shoes are questionable. They're not like, oh my God, I need those to a lot of people. Some are going to ride or die for him because they're a big fan of his work and him as a person. But the reason why Clint can sell a shoe and create the buzz to not a similar shoe, but a similar shoe in terms of not the most exciting, definitely very cool, obviously, but it's how can I say? It's not like the gutter greens is what I'm trying to say, like comparable to that. Like, it's not overly done, it's simple, it works, it's great colorway. But the Slawns, the Slawn pairs, it's like there was no marketing behind it. There's no push. There's no, oh my God, I need to be involved in it. I need to be invested in what he's got to do with Nike and the Air Max 90. Do you know what I mean? So the marketing sells the shoes, the whole brand sells the shoes, and also the story, bro. Like, how many times are we going to see a pop-up of that caliber, which I've just shown with the cardboard box? Like, you're not really going to see that again. So you want to be involved in it. Obviously, what he did with the Huaraches as well in Manchester with the maze and, you know, other things. It's not just London or Manchester or the UK. He's going out to France, New York, other places. Like, who does, bro? No one's doing it, man. It's crazy. And, you know, there's a reason why I'm wearing Corteiz now, or, you know, I've got a couple of their t-shirts and stuff like that. And a bit of advice as well to everyone, like, for future drops, just make sure you're buying a t-shirt here and there that's maybe not too expensive, maybe 20, 30 pounds, maybe some socks. Like, it makes a big difference in terms of getting early access to these drops, you know? So, yeah, just a bit of advice. Obviously, I'm no one to tell anyone how to spend their money, but that's just how you get into early access with certain brands and certain websites, because, you know, I copped a couple t-shirts and then you get early access. That's just an example, you know? Yeah, man, it's great. It's interesting though as well. And I want to ask you, Hass, what model or where do you think he's going to go next with Nike? Because He's slowly becoming the poster boy for Nike, especially with UK and Air Max 95s. But he's done Huarache. Where can he go from here? Is it going to be an Air Force One? Is it going to be another Air Max? Where do you think, bro?
I mean, he's done Huaraches. He's done 95s, obviously. He's basically used models steeped in UK sneaker culture, mostly. I personally, I don't know whether he would or not. I'd like to see him do something with the 90s, maybe would be good. But obviously, we've had Sloan on that. Yeah. But yeah, certainly, I don't know. Air Force Ones would be a good shout, to be fair, considering the poor showing that we had from who's the one who released the Air Force One, the plain Air Force One? I can't remember the name now.
The plane, Drake?
No, not well. There's been Drake as well, but obviously we had
Hammerman,
no, the one with the hammer.
Oh, Little Yachty.
Yeah, the Little Yachty pair. I think you could do something with the Air Force Ones. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. For me, it'll be something connected with UK sneaker culture. Whatever that is, I'll leave that to your interpretation. But
yeah,
I think it's hard to say where he'll go. But whatever happens, he's going to continue to represent Nike in some way or another. I'd like to see him do more sort of clothing sort of lines with Corteiz and Nike.
Yeah.
Like a collaboration between the two for clothing, whether that's jackets, t-shirts, tracksuits, etc.
Yeah, I agree, man. Because the stuff he's done before are sick, but a lot of people complain, oh, they're £200 a piece, they're $250. Like the jacket was like 200 or something. So I think they have to be tactful with that in terms of the clothing and merch. If it's on his own back, if it's just like, just Corteiz merch, it's obviously not as high, but with Nike, it does add that extra limited factor to it. And, it just seems cooler, man. But yeah, my guess, if I had to put any money on it, I would think it's something UK, like stapled into the UK culture, which does lead me into an Air Force One. And it could be something different to the Air Force One, like a mid Air Force One with a strap, like something not the conventional Air Force that the Air Force One offers, like a low. We haven't seen many highs as well, but I think something different is what makes me think he would want to do that, because growing up, when I was a kid, it was all about the mid Air Force Ones with a strap and, stuff like that. But
the Nike BW, I would kill.
Oh, no.
He used the BW. Oh, it's game over, especially for me. Wow. Yeah. That would be incredible.
Can you imagine a TN as well, bro? Oh.
I was just going to say, before I said that, the TNs probably, I'd love to see something like with a TN, with
gradient.
Cortez's symbol, where the TN usually goes on the heel.
Oh.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
The Corteiz sign instead of the TN sign.
Yeah, that would be sick. I'm just thinking how you would do it though, like the gradient or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like the waves, how he would change it up to make it the Corteiz TN, but yeah, it'll be interesting though. So yeah, Killswitch is saying his latest interview said he wants to do an Air Force One low.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. It could work, but I just don't want it to be too safe, like an all white one or, just all black or, do you know what I mean? Just give us, if you're going to do something, do it how you're doing it now. Like the Air Max 95, you've changed it up quite a lot. The mesh is different. You got the toggle there, all that sort of stuff. Give us something mad that we're going to remember. Like the Huaraches were different too. The Gully Greys and the Cat Slater furry ones and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it'll be interesting. It would be interesting.
And I
See, yeah,
like the
bro.
lace lock system on these honey blacks as well.
I need to get them in to figure that out, because I love the look of a 95 with the laces done up.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see, man. Let's see. Did you buy any merch or was it just the shoes?
No, I just literally, I was on my way back home. I couldn't even see the screen on my phone. There was so much glare on my screen.
Yeah, yeah.
All I managed to see was my size, input my details, and I just wanted to get it done as quick as I could. But
yeah.
I did plan to actually go home, just get everything done on my laptop in good time, maybe grab some merch as well. Yeah, it didn't happen.
That's good, man.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, I managed to go back in and get some 2 t-shirts, which I'm buzzing about because I think Killswitch was messaging me about the merch, the t-shirt, saying apparently like it's bad quality, but bro, honestly, I wear these quite often and I've washed them as well. It's like
The Gildan
so good.
specials, yeah.
Yeah, like they're actually good though. Like they're nothing like that, bro. Because I've dealt with Gildan and Fruit of the Loom, all that crap when I was trying to design my own t-shirts and stuff. But honestly, bro, like I know for the price it is hefty, but obviously it's a brand, and at the same time, it's like it's hard to find good t-shirts that when you wash them, they don't shrink to the death, or where you can wear them a few times and stuff. But yeah, man, I like them. I like the designs, and if the shirt can go with the shoes as well, that's even more of a bonus. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, 100. 100.
They're not heavyweight, but it's good quality. Like, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say they're the best quality, but for the price and the way they look with the designs and stuff, it's decent, man. And a lot of the time, what Corteiz do, which is sick, they do like a lotto pick. So it'll be like £20 for a t-shirt, but they give you what they give you, kind of thing. And that's how I got this one. This is kind of like it's like a dragon. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like a dragon saying Corteiz. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, they do stuff like that, which is it's kind of fun. And the football jerseys too, bro. I need to get a couple, man, because they look sick.
Oh, the Brazil ones with these would slap.
Yeah, yeah. I've actually got the jacket in it, the Corteiz Brazil jacket. So that would look cool. Yeah. Which stuff did you get though, bro? What are you saying? Because these were 20 quid. I got these for 20, but it was a lotto pick, so you don't really have a choice in terms of what they give you. Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't mind, bro, honestly. Yeah, I'm buzzing, man, because it's kind of a shoe. I was like, again, this is what's going on. They're too boring and this and that. But again, I'm the first one to eat my words when the raffle, the rollout comes around and the marketing's there and Clint's gassing us up. It's like, okay, I've got to get him now, don't I? Like, kind of thing. So, it would be
hard comes out his pocket. Here we go.
Would be rude not to. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of them things.
I mean,
but
you can see JLP having it straight away. This is a JLP shoe.
Yeah, 100 with his cargos and do you know what I mean? Yeah, 100%.
It's a JLP shoe.
Yeah.
Look, bro, like I said, they've grown on me so much over the last few weeks. And I don't know whether it's the marketing or it's a mixture of both, having seen loads of pictures of the shoes and stuff, but we've seen photos of these shoes in all different types of environments, which is also another clever move by him, because we've had these on feet in Brazil. We've had these in feet in New York. We've had them on feet in France, UK, everywhere you can imagine. Just shows you how versatile they are, bro. Like, and the fact that everyone wants them as well, you're looking at massive celebrities, like you said, Jada Kiss rocked up because he wants a pair.
Well, the moment you got Ronaldinho, bro, just take my money.
Ronaldinho, bro. I mean,
take my money.
Incredible. My absolute hero, that guy.
You know what my thing was though, like I've said it before, I think tripled up and probably even here, but the timing of this colorway was weird. Like in the winter, sensational. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, do you know what? It don't even matter, bro. Like the colorway is one of them colorways that you're going to rock regardless of the time of year. And do you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. It's going to be one of those timeless shoes that you just rock maybe even by the door that you'll just run into the ground and not care because it's so versatile. You know, it's all black near enough with pops of color. But kill switch, I'm not sure about supreme quality, bro. I've never had anything supreme. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but it's decent, man. It's for the price, like 20-30 quid. I wouldn't spend anything more than that. Do you know what I mean? 35 maybe, if that. But yeah, it's worth just trying out. Do you know what I mean? Is what I'm saying. Trans saying some caps and scarves. See, I've never bought anything else apart from the t-shirts. I've got the Brazil jacket, that sick Brazil jacket they bought out, and the shoes, to be fair. But the tote bag, I guess, and the mask, but that was what they gave us. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, festival sneaker, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Batter them, innit? Batter them to death.
The hits of yellow on there just make it, man. It just makes it for me. That's what just makes it so versatile. You know, you could have had it all black, could have had it all black, and we'd be like, yeah, why is he releasing this now? But with the hits of yellow on there, it just gives it that sunshine that it needs. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Gives you that bit of sunshine that the shoe needs. Just elevates it. Yeah,
100%. I think as well, it's like, because it's the 95, you can't mess it up, but it always has to separate itself from whatever we've got, from the GRs, from other collabs. And obviously Corteiz, Amaminier, Stash, even Unearthed, that they're like the hand-picked ones that you're like, yeah, they're going to be like, bro, we're talking about the gutter greens 2-3 years on, bro. Like, that just says it all. Do you know what I mean? Whenever they dropped, because whatever Corteiz have done with the 95, it's hard to beat, man, in terms of the care, the rollouts, the materials, the colorway as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, but I'll be the first one to admit defeat, bro. Like, I've talked this shoe down a bit to the point where I've tried to convince myself, nope. But again, when they come around, do you know what I mean? It's one of them things, man. But yeah, let's talk about, bro. Let's move on though. Let's talk about the pink foams, bro, because that's another 95. Yeah, I know. That's another 95 that a lot of people are like, need them. It's a women's shoe, but it's not, bro. Like, it was, I believe it was a men's shoe first beforehand anyway. But yeah, talk to me, man. I know we've spoken about it way more times than we should have done beforehand. Now it's definitely nearer to release and everything else. Are you going for them, bro? Or is it kind of like one to just, you know, admire from afar?
No, I mean, I went for them with the Offspring drop, or shall I say, the raffle that they held. I wasn't lucky enough to get a pair, but it's definitely one that appeals to me. I do like black, pink, even the light shades of grey it has on the shoe as well. I think it just gives it that nice little pop. I like it. I like it. I can't say more than that. I think, you know, it's given the big bubble treatment as well. I just think it looks really, really good. Really good. It's just, the color blocking is simple but effective. The pink just stands out, the light pink. Everything just works well with the gradient, the grey, pink, black, and white. It's a winner, man. It's a winner for me.
Yeah, it's definitely limited, like Killswitch is saying, because I've not seen a single person post up an Offspring win with this shoe, which is mad, you know, because it's definitely one of them shoes. If you're hitting, you're telling everyone. Do you know what I mean? You're tagging Kim K at every point and post. But yeah, it's mad because I entered for the size raffle, no luck. I know there's a few raffles on Soul Supplier if you guys want to head on over there. 7 Store and Foot Shop, they've got their pairs up. Definitely one I'm not holding my breath on, but defo one I want. You know, like, I know it's not a neon, but it's a cult classic, bro. Like, it's definitely held to a high regard even before Kim K wore these, bro. I think that's what kind of catapulted the shoe amongst the
push, right?
Yeah, like not just 95 heads or Air Max heads. It was like the general, you know, public was like, whoa, what are those? And then resale prices shot up, and now look, you know, it's even more limited, or like they're pushing it out it's annoying because it's definitely one of them colorways, man. It's like it works on so many levels, different outfits, different vibes. You know, summertime with gray shorts, white socks, white tee. Come on, bro. Like it's just gonna be a madness. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. I'm not like again. I'm not holding my breath, but you know, have you been entering raffles, or is it been like kind of half-hearted, like not really caring?
Well, so many different things coming out. I put in for a couple of raffles. So size, I think 7 stores one as well. But like you said, it's a bit half-hearted really, because the neons were the ones that I wanted and I got them, so I wasn't too bothered if I didn't hit on the raffles for these.
Yeah.
It's a pair that I like, but
You don't love.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Not in the same way as the neons. Don't get me wrong. If I hit on a pair, amazing. I think such a brilliant colorway, but it's a pair that I'm not really desperate for.
Yeah, I hear it, bro. I hear it, and I think similar to a lot of people, like if you couldn't get your hands on the neons, this is a sensational sort of consolation prize.
Yeah,
you know, because it's definitely got that OG gradient thing going on. No, it's not a neon green, obviously, but bro, it's just as versatile. It's just as wearable. It's just as, you know, loved amongst the sneaker community. You know, like it's not one of those shoes that, oh, okay, they're the pink foams. It's like, oh, bro, like they're sick. Like, are they the big bubbles? You know, that's what you're gonna get a lot of, because I'll be honest, like out of all the big colorways, the pink foams I've probably seen the least. I don't think I've seen the pink foams in a few years, bro. Like in person. Obviously online is different, but yeah, man. It's
just saying there's 2,000 pairs on sneakers apparently, which he's right, will probably be a myth.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. I'm not even bothering, bro. Me and sneakers, bro. I can't stand that app. Like it's really
it's the bane of your life.
It's to the point where I've got it on my phone, but I don't even think I'm logged in. Like the amount of early access I've probably missed just because of my ego is unreal. But there's just no point, bro. There's no point me having it on my phone.
I get it.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Honestly, good luck to anyone going for a man, because there's just no point. I'd rather just enter the raffles, you know, say my prayers and just take my L's as they come into my email. Rather than waking up crack of dawn to know it's not even going to go through, even if I do hit. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, clean colorway, man. Definitely a clean colorway.
Definitely a clean colorway.
Yeah. Let me just go through a few upcoming releases on Soul Supplier, just in case I missed any, you know, fire shoes. Obviously, Total 90s, they're getting a bit more limelight with the PSG colorway coming out as well. What's weird though, bro, is on here, the Mandarins were meant to be releasing on the 26th of April, which didn't happen. A few OG colorways were meant to be coming out as well.
It's probably been pushed back.
Yeah, it's definitely done. Done. Oh, there's a new driveway black. That can't be. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be another Nigel, but it's just the GR apparently.
GR version looks nice though. It looks clean.
Yeah, it does. I was thinking because it looks really good to the point you think it's a collab, but no. It's got that red at the back though. The Nike Air.
Almost a red colorway.
Almost, yeah. Almost. Again, the Rejuvenates. Is this something you thought about, bro? These?
The Rejuvenates. I mean, I don't know how much wear I'm going to get out of them, because at the moment I'm wearing Crocs in the house, and I'm not sure. Oh, well, what happened to my camera? It's had enough.
It's probably too hot, bro. It's very hot tonight.
Yeah, it is very hot. But yeah, it's. I mean, I've got Crocs at home, which I wear every day when I get in. Am I going to wear these out apart from maybe if I go on holiday? I don't know. So for me, it all depends on how much wear I'm going to get out of them, you know?
Excuse me. Yeah, even for the price, bro, 65 quid. It's not a joke, man.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. £65. I do like the tourmalines though. The SB Dunk, the Black History Month. Does it say when those are releasing?
7th of May, apparently.
7th of May.
Wednesday.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
those are a pair that I'll be going for. Is that here or?
Let me have a look. So it's saying it just says upcoming 8 a.m. on the 7th. Probably sneakers, but it's probably not loaded. Yeah, it says Nike upcoming. So yeah, I think closer to the time it'll have more retailers or raffles up, if anything. DN8s, but they are not giving up, are they, bro? They are not giving up.
DN8s are the bane of your life.
Yeah. I don't wanna think about them. Oh, some TNs. These look cool. Eclair Lightning. Ooh, okay. They look naughty.
It was a variation of that last year, though, right?
Yeah, I was about to say that, bro. I swear we've had something similar to this. Very similar.
Lightning on there and everything else.
But I think it was orange, wasn't it? I think it was like an orange colorway, which went on sale or something. I'm pretty sure. But there was a colorway like that too, like a bit more blue and stuff.
I think it was the photo. I think photography one. I think it was called photography or something.
Photon sign in it or something. I can't remember.
It might be photon photography, something along those lines.
Kane, what are you saying about the unions, bro? What's the prices like? Because I've had to block that color that shoe out just because of how much is coming out, man. But yeah, the Jordan 1 unions, bro, they're still on the hit lists. It's just not the right time for me.
You haven't got the Jordan 1 unions?
Nah, bro. I was really tempted, man. Because I had the voucher and stuff I told you, but I used them on the neons. Do you know what I mean? So
okay, so it's gonna be the new Air Max 1 patter thing now.
Oh no. Do you know what it is? If I didn't have the Lost and Founds and the Spider-Mans, that would definitely be high on the hit list. But because I've got like 4 amazing, possibly top 10 sneakers of the year so far, just come in. You know, the pink foams are on the hit list. Honey Blacks are coming in. I'm like that. The unions are the least of my worries, bro. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, the UNCs, bro, the reimagined. What are we saying? I know we've touched on them before, but it's getting closer.
I was talking to Kill Switch last week, and I did say not essential at the moment. Not essential at the moment. I'm going to try and pick up the SBs, the Black History Month, the Tourmalines. I want those because it's got hella details on them. I want to see what they're like, and I love what SB Dunks do with their shoes, with their collaboration. So for me, if you put these two side by side, I'd pick the SBs. That's just like you having a 95 and any other sort of shoe side by side. Which one you're going to go for. So don't get me wrong, they're nice, but I also do like the UNC blue toes that I got, which borrowed the black toe theme, so to speak. Those are really nice. These I still highly rate these a lot. So nice. I put white laces in this as well, but these are just for highs. I love these a lot.
Yeah, they are clean, man.
I love these a lot, man. They're so comfortable as well. Just super cool, man. Look at that.
Yeah, they are clean. I had those. Do you remember? That's why I was on BBC about this shoe. Do you remember? Was it those? I think it was those.
Was it those? You was looking at the screen like that.
Yeah. But it was about buying these off a Goat early for obviously a review.
Yeah.
And then one pair came like really shriveled up to the point where I thought, one of these, they must be fake, innit? And then it was like a whole episode on. It's called Rip Off Britain. I'll try and find this episode and share it on IG. But yeah, it was basically me talking to Goat, how they told me how the whole situation unfolded, because it's basically a show on BBC talking about when people get ripped off, obviously Rip Off Britain. And this episode, or half the episode, was about sneakers, which was pretty cool, man. But yeah, that was the shoe that made me. It was actually thanks to a Jossie, because he knew one of the producers and then got me in contact with them. And I was like, yeah, this happened to me. And they were like, oh my God, that's amazing. Like, can we come to your house, talk about it, film an episode and stuff like that? I was like, yeah, no problem, man. So
it was a good plug for you as well at the time, obviously. So
yeah, it was decent, but what was annoying, like they showed me having a YouTube channel, but they blurred out my name on the YouTube channel. So I'm like,
that's
so
a bit naughty. That's
it was, but at the same time, it was cool because I had so many people reach out to me that I haven't spoke to in years, or like don't even know I got a YouTube channel. They're like, oh my God, like we've just seen your BBC. Like obviously family were gassed. I'm like, bro, I've been on camera for a while. Do you know what I mean? BBC's nothing. Like, well, not nothing, but
he's bigger than BBC now.
No, but I mean,
BBC.
I'm like, bro, the amount of views at the time I was getting, I was like, oh, BBC's nothing, man. Like, I'm getting 50,000 views a time. Do you know what I mean? All of this stuff.
You're a joker, bro.
But no, in my head, it was like, I'm so used to being on camera. Like the BBC thing was like, it was casual. Like it was weird. I don't know. But
It's
yeah,
just
obviously.
right outside Broski's house.
No, shout out BBC, man. Obviously, I'm not bigger than BBC. No way. And pause as well for anyone trying to think the other BBC. But anyway, let's move on. The UNC Reimagined. I just think, bro, it's not doing much for me, man. It's kind of like the blocking of the Lost and Founds, where you can see the that flaky bit at the collar.
Unpopular opinion. I think these got the potential to sort of sit.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
I think with everything else coming out as well, I think these will be widely available. I don't think. I think there'll be some sort of buzz around them, but it won't be like, wow, you got to have these or whatever. It would just be.
I think they'll go on sale.
We've had so many UNCs, like UNC color blockings. I mean, like I said, I'm happy with my blue toes at the moment. I love those blue toes. Far more versatile, in my opinion, than these ones. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
what they tried to do is the reimagine thing, but it just looks weird, bro. It looks more grey than anything else. Do you know what I mean? I know that's what they're going for, but it really does look like I don't know. It just looks overdone with the reimagined and age look to it. Do you know what I mean?
There needs to be a bit. I think there needs to be a bit more about it. I think, especially like if I can give you like on those shoes. I'll give you an example here with the airships, right? With the airships, you got this sort of aged midsole. I think this type of aged midsole would work well with those UNCs. Personal opinion.
Bit more. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. It kind of creates that contrast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly
that. So I don't know whether they've missed a trick there, but you know, it's going to have its place. People are going to go through these as well, regardless. But I don't think there's going to be too much hype around them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's a lot coming out, man.
Nike will do their usual thing. You know, they'll post things, they'll put it out there, but it's not the be all and end all of their lineup this year.
Yeah, I just think there's too much coming out, bro. Like in May, we're allegedly still getting the white cement 4s. Undefeateds are right around the corner, the 4s.
Oh man,
what else?
The cores.
Yeah. I'm missing one as well. There's another Jordan, a shattered backboard that you guys mentioned too.
Shattered backboards as well. I mean,
there's so much that we don't even know that's coming out yet, like that we haven't heard of still. Let alone
the surprise drops that they just
bring out of nowhere. Yeah. And even the Fire Reds, bro. The Nigel Fire Reds.
Yeah, the Fire Reds as well. And I think we may get a blue version of the Nigel Sylvesters.
Oh, I don't know, I don't think that would work, bro. I think that was just someone either done their own thing on it or it was just edited, because the whole thing with the brick by brick thing was the color of the New York bricks and what it symbolized or whatever.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean,
I wouldn't rule it out though.
Nothing's impossible these days.
No. But I want to see them Fire Reds though.
Blue in his household or somewhere where he grew up.
The blue lamp in his garden or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Could be.
Shout out Nigel, man. What a guy. But yeah, I think for those who have just tuned in or who are tuning in, we did touch on the Corteiz MX 95. So just go back a little bit and then just catch up. But yeah, a lot of us did cop. Me and Has did cop, thankfully. Some people didn't. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but hopefully there's a bigger drop on sneakers, which could happen. We did see that with the original trilogy. I think 1 or 2 colorways did drop on a sneakers app, if I do remember correctly. But yeah, that's basically what we spoke on. It's urinal. Bro, I'm not saying nothing, bro. I can't even.
Need to. We don't need Kilton has already said it, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The thing is, he makes things sound so like cool, like the bricks in New York. No one cares, bro. But the way he's told it, the way he's designed the shoe is like, yeah, okay, I'm eating it up now. But yeah, let's see. I'm trying to think, like, there are some other big drops that we're probably totally missing. We are going to go down a little bit further. Pegasus Premium, that's getting a lot of, a lot of traction with all the colorways coming out. Yeah, there's not. Well, the black.
There's got to be a few more. And also, there's the little Yachty Air Force Ones.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, I know. But it's kind of weird. It's like.
You know what he's done?
What he's released.
Yeah.
Now releasing that. It's almost like he's saying, you wanted something different? Well, here's something different for you. Different. There you go.
This is exactly the opposite of what we were saying.
Opposite, bro.
Bro, just give it up, bro. Like, just make your music. Just be friends with Drake. Just please, bro. Enough is enough already, man. I've seen enough of the. Anyway, it is what it is.
White Cements.
White Cements, yep. 22nd of May. Are these the Fireberries? Am I bugging out? These are Fireberries. I could be wrong, but
like it, but different name obviously there.
Yeah, but these were meant to drop ages ago, man. It's weird.
They're quite nice, to be fair.
They're really nice, yeah, but they're giving me too much Patter vibes. Do you know what I mean? The Patter collab. Yeah. That's the only problem.
I like the green swoosh on the medial.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. I like that. But yeah, I love that gradient though. It's defo Patter vibes. That's the only problem. The Barcelona pair. But still very nice, man. I think Ajossi had them early. He got them like months ago.
Nice.
Fireberry TNs. There we go. Yeah.
Them two
really nice.
Decent, says Kieran.
The 22nd of May, these are meant to be dropping.
Not long to go then.
Yeah, under a month. So
wow.
Let's see what else we got to talk about. Yeah, White Cements. I'm not impressed, bro. Like the material that I've seen in some videos and pictures, I'm like, oh, that could have been done a lot better, man. Obviously, all, we don't know until we actually have them in hand.
Yeah, exactly. Until we've got them in hand, we've had a feel for the materials and everything else. I still think they're a fire pair and definitely ones that will probably sell out. I think they'll sell out.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think
name, I think how popular it is.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I think out of all the OG colorways, this might be a bit controversial, but this is my favorite, man.
I've got to agree with you. Out of the OG colorways, I think these are it.
Yeah,
absolutely fire.
And I love the breads, but there's something about a white Jordan 4 that just goes with 99% of outfits. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Okay, so Wear Tested posted a video, said the quality is A1. That's good then. That's good. That's good. See, I don't watch other reviews at this point because I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to see.
Are really good though. Wear Testers.
They are.
I'd say they're up there. Absolutely amazing content they push out every week, every few days, should I say?
Yeah, they're cool, man. All of them, like really, like the fact that they get shoes so early, and I've dabbled in that as well. But bro, when you're like, you got a family, you got mortgage, you got this, you got like, it's not sustainable, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What these guys do that are so, like, they do it so well is they have these partnerships with these resale stores. So they'll borrow pairs from these stores, promote the store, and then they'll give back the shoe.
Yeah.
Or they'll, like Seth Fowler, for example, or Elliot Page will spend like $1,000, £1,500 on a shoe 4 or 5 months early, and then they'll recoup the money and then just resell the shoe. So it's genius. But you really have to be like continuing that fashion of what like of doing it. And yeah, man. Anyway, this is clean, bro. This is definitely coming
Very
home, man.
clean, very
Yeah.
clean. Like cement on the midsole. Oh, it's just lovely, man. It's
So
beautiful.
good, bro. I've got the I've spoken about the shoes so much, but the Midnight Navies and
Yeah,
bro,
you love the Midnight Navies, don't you? I think they're
I
nice
love
as
it.
well. They're quality pair, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You've had those on feet quite a lot, though, haven't you?
Yeah, because you know what? I don't have many. Well, now I've got the SBs, but I don't have many white Jordan 4s, which is what I'm aiming to do. Like I've got the Fire Red Jordan 3s. Just sold the True Blue Jordan 3s actually, but I've had more white Jordan 3s than I've had white Jordan 4s. And yeah, I'm just trying to add more in, man, because I just prefer the 4s over the 3s like all day, bro.
I'll tell you what we could talk about. Jordan 3, the soles are getting a global release.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
Yeah.
they're not going to be region based. They're getting a global release. So and Kill Switch confirmed that today as well. He read it somewhere as well.
That'll be interesting.
Went past the Mandarins, I think.
Yeah, I've given up though, bro, because it was meant to be 28th of April, now it's 1st of June.
Did he say 1st of June?
It's 1st of June. I was trying to speak, I'm trying to get the souls already, bro. The Jordan 3 souls.
Man's talking with je ne sais quoi.
The 1st of June. Oh, bro, it's been a long day, bro. 1st of June.
I like that.
Oh, that's jokes. But
I'm never gonna let that go. You do know that, right?
Oh, bro, that's hilarious. But yeah, what are these kickers, bro? Kickers making a comeback then?
Yeah, there's a lot of kicker stuff coming out. Yeah, kickers used to be my thing back in the day. You know, when you wanted to wear like it was just that green and red tags in it. It's all about the kickers.
Yeah. I had a few pairs, bro. I loved them, man. I loved them. But the thing is, you knew you had not you had money, but like it was either the kickers or wallabies, innit?
It was a step up from your usual wallabies, but I used to rinse them at school. You had like level 99 shooting power when I was playing football, bro. Like I used to ruin so many.
Yeah, it was weird. Oh, so Amamania 95 allegedly, take this with a pinch of salt, 21st of June. June,
yes, let's get it right.
21st of June. That could be a sneakers release. That could be, you know, raffles or let me click on here. Actually, it doesn't say anything yet. Again, head over to Soul Supplier. We're not affiliated by any means, but big up to George. He's real, man, real guy. Yeah, get your notifications on, sign up to their stuff, download the app, do what you got to do, because you just never know, man. It could just get you a dub somewhere, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah. Some cool. Oh, brother, what is this?
It's
oh my days!
It's almost like a high heel shot. I mean, it's a Martin Rose, and you know what? We saw the Garms that day. Remember? Martin Rose trousers and jacket, which was almost $2,000.
Bro, madness.
And that was on sale still. Wow.
Yeah. Killswitch is right though. Take all the dates with a pinch of salt, man, because I've been wrong quoting, but I always try and mention it's alleged. You know, all the dates are alleged, but it would make sense though, because it's been a while since the 95s have come out from Amamania. Yeah, bro. The P6000s though.
Those P6000s are nice, but if you look down, the last one there is the soup. Is that the no? That's a Quay. Air Jordan 1 Retro. Do you know what? For a second, I thought it was the Supreme SB Dunks because they're releasing different colors. So yellow, blue.
This is a Wu-Tang, bro. Wu-Tang. Madness.
They look decent, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, they do look good. They do. They're giving me like half Wu-Tang, half Travis Scott vibe with the stitching.
And I like the swoosh as well. It's like an old school swoosh on there.
Yeah, very skinny, isn't it? I do like these though. Even the back. Ooh.
I've got to say, they're standing out for me at the moment. And £130 price point. That's not bad. That's a good shout, to be fair. I'd be interested in those.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, we've got the SB, not the Supreme. Oh, sorry, it is a Supreme SB Dunks coming out.
I don't know if we've seen those, bro. Could be May. Killsuit's saying May. Let me go back 1 second, bro. Sorry, broskies. Let's go back to this one. So this is May here.
I didn't see it in there. Also, there is there's a Cactus Jack there as well. That's releasing the Travis Scott. Sorry, Zoom Field Jack.
Yeah, that's a decent colorway, but I just don't. The model's all right, you know. Like if you've got one colorway, I think that's
isn't it?
Yeah.
Period on midsole.
I think the first colorway is elite, though. I don't think they're gonna beat that for a while.
I love this colorway, man. It's just the fact that it's mostly white and the brown and the mocha vibes. I love it.
It is clean.
Such a cool shoe. The only thing I would say about these shoes, right, with the strap, when you undo the strap is, for me, is too high up when you're wearing it. So that's how the strap is most of the time.
Can't you like fold it a bit? You know, like crease it?
Yeah, you can. But again, I don't want to sort of mash it up, you know. So like with the Huaraches, it sort of stays a bit lower like that. Obviously, that's what we're used to. But with this, it's always like that, bro. Like it's crazy.
That is annoying. I think what you'll have to do is just keep it strapped over, unless you know what I mean, until you want to wear them maybe and see if it helps.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll figure out a way for it. But that's the only thing that annoyed me with this, because I really
cut it off.
Cut it off.
Yeah.
Nah.
Fidella's saying someone done it.
Nah, dog. I'm not cutting that off. No way.
Bro, that would piss me off so much.
I've never seen a memory foam tongue on a shoe before. That's memory foam.
Yeah. That's like an SB though, isn't it? Like an SB tongue.
No, but not even SBs are like this. If I squeeze it, it stays and then it slowly comes back out like that.
No, but you know the shape of it, it's giving me like SB Dunk. You know, like the roundness, the long roundness kind of. From the front, look at the front. If you look at the front, is what I'm saying.
Let's have a look at what's the closest one I can get to.
Yeah, it's well, it's not as padded, obviously, but the shape I'm thinking. But it's still clean.
Yeah.
Is it exposed then? Exposed foam in it on those?
Yeah, exposed foam. So if you look at that, it's show you, and then it sort of.
I know what you mean. It sticks, isn't it?
Yeah, it sticks, and then it just slowly comes back out. It's really cool. Really cool details on the shoe. I love this. I love the Cactus Jack on the face on the back as well. Really good.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Right, broskies, I think we're gonna start wrapping up, man, because we've been going 2.5 hours. I know it says 2 hours, but we were, believe it or not, actually live when you guys are watching a blank screen thinking
crazy
we were too late, or you know, we just weren't even here, but we were here, trust me. I can't even believe you guys couldn't even hear us. That's the annoying thing, because we're actually talking to the chat.
Really? There was no sound as well?
No, I don't think, because when I tried to hear it back, I don't think there was sound. Let us know, broskies, if you were in the first live, if there was any sound at all, because that it's just so annoying, man. We actually chopped it up quite like cool as well. Like we caught up with each other and stuff. But yeah, I can't believe you didn't see me saying technical difficulties. But you know what? What threw me off was Hass's camera went off as well at the time. So that was a blank.
Thought it was. That's what it was, yeah. Because
it was like a black screen on his screen because his camera went off. So that's why when you guys were saying black screen, that's what we were thinking. Oh my days. No picture, no sound. I'm so done, bro. I can't believe that. I can't believe that, bro. Honestly, we were speaking like we were like, you know, pen pals when you meet up for the first time.
The flow and everything. We was talking about. I think we was talking about what we've been doing for the past 3 weeks.
Bro.
Yeah, never mind, man.
I spoke so passionately about the earthquake that I was in, and you know, just appreciating life from a new light.
Your eyes as well, bro. That's the most painful part.
Yeah, man. Even spoke about the J tips like continuously for like 10-15 minutes. Do you know what I mean? But look, man, it is what it is. I've deleted the video now, so whoever's clicking on the link on my IG to see it, it's not going to be there. But look, at least you guys made it here. At least we chopped it up for 2 hours and a bit. I've missed you guys, man. Hass, I've missed you, bro. Just chopping up about shoes and just catching up on everyday sneaker waffle, what we've copped, what we're not copping, you know, what we're probably going to end up copping. But the thing is, I don't even know why that happened. That's never happened to me before, bro. Like that, it's just all blank. There's no screen, nothing. But I'm definitely going to check every time we go live now on my own screen.
It's weird. It's weird. I've never seen that happen as well. And I've done so much YouTube stuff and I've never seen that before. Obviously, we've had black screens individually and stuff, but never, man. But look, we caught up with it. We still chopped up a lot. And yeah, man, it's good to be back. I just got to say, it's good to be back on the pod. We'll be back now, as usual, every Tuesday. Today, obviously, was on a Wednesday. Broski come back from his holiday, so he needed an extra day off or two. So just to let you know, it will be Tuesdays going forward, same time, 8:30, which means 8:45. And everyone get involved, innit?
That's it, man. Same time, same place. Obviously, Hass, you got your handle up there on the top left, but tell everyone where they can find you, bro.
Right up there. Oh, is it up there? Up there.
There you go.
HB Kicks Instagram, man. Come and check me out over there. Always posting up stuff. Always talking to people, whether that be direct message, chat, whatever you call it. I'm on the Discord group as well, active on there most days or every day. But yeah, certainly, I've got a few things coming out soon. I can't say much because I've been sworn to secrecy. Video should be coming out soon with someone from the community. We've made a video, so it's just being edited as we speak, but I will let everyone know nearer the time and send out all the links and stuff as well. Just to give you guys a quick update as well, I'm also working on an art piece that I'm doing myself, which I'm hoping to auction off, and all the proceeds will go to charity. So I'm going to do something around that in the next couple of months. Hopefully we'll give you some updates on that as well. And lastly, Broski, I've got to say, June, there's a certain place we're going to be in June.
Yep.
You want to let people know? And if they can get down, it would be great to meet all of you as well.
Yeah, let me just find it on IG quickly. Lace is out, broskies. I believe it's Liverpool, isn't it? Box Park.
Liverpool Box Park, yep.
Yeah, I know Shay's going to be there. Probably James, he's not here today. But yeah, it's going to be cool, man. A lot of people from the community, from the Discord, from the chat that, you know, turn up every week. Let me just share the screen so you guys know where to go. In fact, I'll leave a link down below as well. If you guys are interested, I think it's the 7th of June. Let me just share the screen to their Instagram. They've even got Kim Hung Jung, whatever his name is, wearing pink phones.
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jun. He's wearing pink phones, bro. That's enough for you to make it down. But these guys, they look pretty cool. Obviously don't know them personally, but from what I've heard from Shay, you know, he goes like every year and it should be cool, man. Yeah, 7th of June, head over to their Instagram if you guys can make it. It's basically a sneaker event. They have cool stuff going on, selling sneakers and coffee, I'm guessing, and stuff like that. But they do look like they're really tapped into the culture. Like it's not just Jordans and, you know, all the hype stuff. They're into their 95s, man, because they're Liverpool based rather. And yeah, it's going to be cool, man. Me and Hass will definitely go in. Shay's going to be there. Like we've said, you can just go on their Instagram and the link's here. Obviously, just cop a ticket, man. We've got our tickets, so we're definitely going to be there. And yeah, man, we'll get some content done as well. Do a little vlog, stuff like that, and see what's what, man. Shay swears by this, by the way. So
it's all on you, Shay. It's all on Shay.
Yeah,
it's all on Shay.
exactly. So we've got to trust Shay. Do you know what I mean? But Jimmy, just to mention, the camo hat is actually a Nike, I think ACG one, but the Nike the Nike swoosh has actually fallen off, so you can't really see. I've taken this to like
Nike special, yeah.
Nah, I got it for the. I've actually had this for years, you know. I took it to Jordan, but when you wash it, bro, just sometimes the swoosh just falls off, but it's still cool, man. You know, Crocodile Dundee. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, all I'm saying, just make it down there, man. You won't be disappointed because we're gonna be there. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna turn up like we did at Kicks and Coffee. And another one, just a quick plug. I'm not meant to say too much, but what's that event, bro? The one in Wembley, Box Park, London.
Oh yeah, that's
what's it called, man? It begins with C. Crep
City.
Crep City, that's it. Yeah. So Crep City is happening end of June. I'm coming down to London for like a week. Definitely gonna make that, but yeah, more on that later. I can't say too much because I don't want to get no one in trouble. But end of June, keep an eye out, keep it locked for that. It's going to be a good summer with events and stuff like that. We're going to try and turn up as much as we can. And yeah, man, should be cool. Obviously, Hass's Instagram is down below in the description. The Discord is down below there too. I'll leave Laces Out stuff down below too as well, just in case you want to pop up with us. And yeah, man, like the video, support the boys, follow us on IG, do all that other good stuff. Next week, Tuesday, same time. We won't be blank screening, hopefully not. Yeah, that's that. What a mess, bro. One to remember, in it. We wouldn't come back
waffling for half an hour. No one was aware of it at all. It was crazy.
It's just a communication, man. Communication. But
it was Oscar worthy that first half hour, and we just never mind.
Yeah. But we did it, man. Almost 2.5 hours still without yeah, anyway. That's so jarring. But anyways, broskies, like, comment, share, do that other good stuff, please. New video tomorrow's dropping as well. Latest pickup video. You know, a lot of you have seen most of the stuff anyway. But yeah, man. Next week, like, comment, share, do that other good stuff. Until next episode. Peace.